What's up, YouTube? This is Collect What You Love, a channel that's supposed to be dedicated to buying and just collecting the things that you like. Lately there's been a lot of hobby talk about investments and reprints and, kind of what's coming next and what's gonna have the biggest gains. Is it modern or vintage? And honestly, I think that we have gotten pretty far away from the best part of the hobby, right? Just kind of collecting, loving, and just kind of enjoying and buying the things you kind of like. I'm going to show off a couple of my favorite Pokemon cards. I got plenty. I'll probably do a couple more of these videos and show off some of the rest of my collection as well because, like most of us, I'm sure. You don't just collect one thing, right? And if there's anything I enjoy the most about collecting, it's just ultimately sharing it with other people. So that's kind of what I want to do here today. Drop in the comments kind of some of the things you collect, some of your favorite cards. Really what I'd like to take this channel to do is eventually be able to interview and showcase other people's collections as well, right? So, if you got cool stuff to showcase, let's talk. Happy to talk cards. That's one of my favorite things to do, and showcase what you got as well. But here's just some of the things I'm collecting right now. So I typically am an English only collector, but I found some of these sort of Japanese promos lately that have really been kind of catching my eye. So I've been kind of starting to go after these as of late. These are Junior Rally promos. A little bit rarer. They're Japanese. They're early 2000s. They're that EX era, right? So kind of interesting promo cards. I got a couple of them here. There's Lugia. And as you can see, right, I mean, sixes, fours. I mean, sometimes you just buy cards you like, right? I happen to just buy them slabbed because honestly, I think PSA grades, pretty hard in that mid range, right? Especially in Japanese. So, some of these look pretty clean. We'll have to kind of work on better lighting, I think, here. Again, just like finding cool stuff you like, buying it, and kind of just, adding it to the collection. Here's an Undaunted Hollow, right? Heart Gold, Soul Silver era, Espeon in an 8. Again, Pokemon that don't get, I mean, obviously all the evolutions get a ton of love, but Espeon always feels like the one that gets some of the least, especially lately. So, but yeah, I mean, and again, like this is the card that really kicked me back into high gear and collecting, right? I'm kind of slowly working on Legendary Collection Reverse Hollows. I buy a lot of raw normally, but I'm trying to kind of finish this in nines. I think that'd be pretty interesting. We'll see how that goes. It's starting to get harder and harder these days, but working through that, right? So that's fun. This I came across the other day and just had to have it, right? I love comedy. Pretend Comedian Pikachu, right? So it's a Pokemon Center opening promo card, and just art's awesome. 8.5 again, right? Who cares about the grade sometimes? And as I say that, here's a 10 perfect Clefable in Japanese from Heart Gold Soul Silver. I got a weird thing about Clefable, honestly, so I just sort of pick up some of these things randomly when I see them. But might be my only perfect 10 in the collection, to be honest. Pre-release Clefable, CGC 8. Now, I don't know what you guys know about these, but they are extremely hard grades, right? So it's tough to even get one of these in like a 7. Corners kind of notoriously typically have issues. This one is possibly the cleanest copy I've ever seen. So we'll see. It's grade an 8. I sort of want to crack it and send it to PSA, but I sort of don't care either. I kind of am just happy knowing that it's this good of a quality card of that caliber. I kind of almost don't even want to slab it. It almost seems sacrilege to kind of crack it. Here's a 10. It's Pokemon Center 20th anniversary. I had this for a long time, but now that Ash is retired, it feels like it sort of means a lot more, right? So this is a pretty cool card if you ask me, especially if you kind of grew up in the OG series. Poker card, Mewtwo poker card, greenback. Big Mewtwo fan, got this as a Secret Santa gift, so kind of a cool little sentimental card. Shout out to that group. Here's another one of these Junior Rally promos, right? 4. It's a Pikachu and a Mewtwo. You know, again, some of the reason that these are cool are just the artwork hasn't been anywhere else, right? I mean, it's 21 years old now, and this random Junior Rally card, which I think was given away at like train stops or something in Japan, is the only place that this Pikachu and Mewtwo art exists. So, you know, those things are kind of cool. And then obviously this is a Pikachu Topps Pokemon foil. Love Topps cards, big card collector at heart, right? So Topps everything is number one to me. But that's just a small look. Again, drop comments below. Would love to kind of hear about some of your favorite cards, kind of what your collections look like. And we'll keep on cruising through what I have.